Hello, YouTube. Welcome to Airport CEO Overview. This is a management simulator building strategy game. It's also single player, and it allows you to build and manage your own airport. So we're going to take a look at that today. I was super excited for this game because, as you know, I love strategy games. I love simulator games. I have like almost every single one. And I didn't have one that was an airport, so I thought it would be pretty fun to have. So the game starts you off with a tutorial, of course, and you get to design and pick your character, like their gender, their face, their hairstyle, hair color, skin color, eyes, nose, mouth, and the kind of suit that they wear as well. So it gives you a lot of custom ability, a lot of options to really make the game your own. So I was super excited about that. Not only do we get to customize and name our character, but we also get to pick where we want our airport to be. And along with that, we also get to name our airport and choose the airport logo. And you see airport management mode, and it's a little slider. You can make it easy to manage, medium level, hard level. You can really customize it to tailor your needs. I was a little confused about what the airport code was, so I decided to go eventually with HAA or AHA. Yeah, AHA is what I ended up going with for Angel Heart Airlines. You can tell how much I've been on a plane. I've never rode on a plane in real life, and so to have a simulation game that was, geared towards airport and airplanes, I was super excited about. So you see all these tabs and stuff. This is how they throw you into the game, into the tutorial, and they tell you to go to the management panel and, start recruiting people so that you can manage them. So I do that, and they also say that you have to open your airport because it comes closed. It doesn't start you off with an open airport. And then they tell you that there's these little icons down here, and they each measure different things. Your monetary value, your workers, status, like, if they're happy with their job and whatnot. So that's kind of cool. And then you get these emails periodically while playing the game. You'll get an email. This is welcoming you as the manager of the airport. There's a lot of reading involved in this game, and I don't mind that. I play a lot of story-driven games, stuff like Little Misfortune. There was a lot of reading in that. Like when you're looking through journal entries, Life is Strange. There was a lot of reading in that. So I don't mind reading when it comes to a game. I really don't. And then they tell you to start building your airport and like your terminals for your plane. I struggled finding the terminals. I don't even know if I even actually found them. But I might have to go and try to find like a forum or something like that actually tells me and maybe explains it a little bit better than this tutorial did of how to set up my terminals and how to just run an airport. I never got to the point where I had people coming into my airport. I got to the point where I hired construction workers to start building my terminal, but they never showed up. So here I picked a contractor I wanted to go with. I chose HWY. They were a little bit cheaper than the other one that they show you here. And I figured, well, let's start off cheap because I don't want to lose a lot of money starting off. So you sign it. little electronic signature there. And then they tell you to go over to the operations tab and hire some contractors. I didn't quite know where this operation tab is, so here I go again searching for it. And you can see it's up there next to economy. I know that now. But like I said, they're not really straightforward. I don't know if I was just having a derp moment and I couldn't quite figure it out, or if the tutorial is lacking in, like, actually explaining you how to play their game. You know, in any game, there's good tutorials and there's bad tutorials. In my opinion, this game did not have a good tutorial. So I hired the contractors, but none of them ever show up for working. Like, you never see them building anything. I just don't understand this game. As I said, this game is on Steam for about $25 US American dollars. I highly recommend waiting for it to go on sale. I do not think it is worth 25 bucks or $24.99, I think is what it actually is, but you know, when tax is all said and done, it's going to cost you about 25 bucks. Give or take a penny, but honestly, wait for it to go on sale, because I don't know, it feels like it's lacking. I was super excited about this game. I was super excited to have a simulation style game, and what I got kind of just fell short. I think by the end of it all, I ended up building a little restaurant eating area and a bathroom, but I never got the planes in there. I never got it up and running. I never had customers. I never had, what do you call it, travelers or anything like that. I got frustrated with it. After about an hour's worth of testing it out, I got frustrated and I was like, okay, you know what? No, I can spend my time playing something better. I got super frustrated with it. Like I said, I don't know if it's just me and this may not be my style simulation game, but I love tycoon games. I love simulation games, and this seemed to be a 2-in-1, a management and a simulation style game. So I was super excited about it. But I mean, I don't think it explained it well enough in the tutorial. I think if their tutorial was a little bit more in depth and, you know, kind of like how Zoo Tycoon does it for you. They'll show you, hey, we need to build an animal pen, and next thing you know, here's an arrow pointing at the tab that you need to be clicking on. I'm a very visual learner. You have to tell me something and then show it to me in order for me to get it. And there's a lot of people out there that are like that. Some are more audio learners. You can tell them something and they get it. There's other people that you have to show them to get it. And I'm the shower. If I see it, then I understand a bit better of what's going on. And then there's your staff room. You get to see your staff overview. But like I said, I mean, I got all the staff, but I don't see anybody doing anything. I don't know with this game, y'all. I definitely don't think it's worth $25. Maybe if it's on sale, maybe if somebody buys it for you for Christmas, you know, maybe if mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, you know, give you some money for your birthday or a holiday, yeah, maybe pick it up, but don't save up all your hard-earned babysitting money or all your hard-earned monies for this game. I don't think it's that great. Again, this is just my opinion, but I think this is actually one game review that there's not really much I like about it. I like the customization. I don't like that I didn't get, like, nothing done. That was just, like I said, after, like, an hour's worth of gameplay, I got frustrated, and I was like, you know, there's so many more better funner games that I could be playing right now. I have a library full of games I could be playing. Let's go play those. And that's what I end up doing. So as you see right here, this is where all we can build at. They show you the area, and this is what I actually end up getting to build. I think I made like a little office area, I made a little bathroom, and then eventually that bleeds into, oh, that might be the cafe I'm actually building. I honestly can't remember. Like, I'm just so frustrated with this game. I was super excited about it, and yeah, it didn't turn out to be anything that I was hoping for. Like, I think this game could be super fun and awesome if I knew what the heck I was doing. Or, I don't know, it just feels like it's lacking, like it's not complete. Like, the developer started on it and was like, that's good enough, ship her out. Now give us $25 for it. And I don't know. It's frustrating. But, I mean, if you pick it up and you end up, you know, making a wonderful airport, good on you. You know, let me know down in the comments, like, hey, Angel, you know, you're just being stupid. You didn't click the one thing, you're missing that one key component here, and you could have made a really awesome airport. You know, let me know. But I don't think that's the case. Like I said, after spending an hour with it, I really don't think, yeah, here's me putting in chairs for travelers that never even show up. So, there's that. But I really don't think that that's my problem, that I missed something. I really think the tutorial didn't explain enough. I mean, I'm not saying it needed to give me a novel. I'm not saying I needed it to hold my hand for an hour, but it just was like, here's some tabs, now go explore and go make it your own. And it's like, okay, well, that's cool and fun and everything like that, but what am I doing? What else should I be doing? How do I, you know, kick this thing off? So, I'm sorry for a negative review. You guys usually know I'll just say, oh, these are a couple things that I don't like. And then, you know, I'll say, oh, but this is all what I like. And I can overlook the bad. I don't think I'll be picking this game up anytime soon and playing it again. I don't know. And I also ended up building a parking lot as well. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this saves your money, or hopefully this makes you think about it before you actually purchase the game. I will see you guys on the next one. Take care, and thank you so much again. I love each and every one of you. Take care.